get my live set up proper. Oh boy. Okay. Oops. Let's see. Ugh. Okay. Well, where was that before? It wasn't there. You know, it's okay. We're here. We're doing the thing. Let me see. Hello, hello, beautiful kindreds. All right. Why is this so weird? I swear. I'm trying to get myself right. It's more of a struggle than it should be, probably. Did I go the wrong way? There we go. Better. Better. Cool. All right. I'm finally straight. All right. So today I'm going to be crafting. So this is part 2 of a craft with me for this Moon Fairy journal. The last time we were together, I pulled the signatures together. So I composed the papers inside of these 4 signatures. And since then, I'd been working on what I call storage. So this is going to be like a Lapbook folio where there are parts and pieces that open and flip and tuck spots and pockets and all sorts of other things happening outside of the actual journals themselves. So I created this piece, which again, I call it the storage components. I always forget which way I ravel it. So this one, I'm still gonna add a pocket. Like, it's not completely done, but it's majority done. I still have to fill it though. I just kind of have placeholder stuff in there for now. So this opens out. This will be a pocket here. This is a big pocket, and I just kind of have these tags in here because I was kind of looking at what you might see with those. And then this opens out that way. This is a big tuck spot. This is belly band. I haven't mounted this yet. I think I'm gonna back it or something to give it a little bit more stiffness. And it also opens this direction as well. So this is a pocket here, which I'll probably put some sort of a flip. And then this is a tuck spot here. That's it. I think it's coming out really nicely. It looks really nicely. And then I want to add something to the front, but I haven't decided yet. And that's not, I don't think, what I'm going to be doing in this video. In this video, well, quickly before moving into that. So I also added this belly band here. Just parked these in there just to see what they looked like. They're obviously not backed or anything like that. I'm just kind of scoping things out to decide what I want to do here. So, but I did put this belly band there, committed to that. And then I also put this together as well. So these are just open out, and there will be, you know, stuff, ephemera and other things back there. Which that's going to be a whole thing, is doing the ephemera for all of this stuff. And I'm planning on keeping this long so that I can hang some charms or something off the bottom of this, and the ones over here too. So that's what I have done off camera. On camera today, I would like to work on this this flip, or this, yeah, component. I don't know what to call it. So I have printed off, and I've been thinking about some things. I have a few ideas, and I'm planning to kind of work it out. So I have printed my papers off and the things that I believe I'm going to do for this project. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take it off here. So it's just like, it's actually going to be a flip up here. So that's going to be a part of what we figure out, is connecting the flip. And then it opens out like that. And I know this looks crazy right now, but that's going to be glued down and stuff. And that's going to be a tuck spot. After I put my paper, cover this up, I'm going to turn it into a tuck spot here. There's going to be some pockets, and I think I'm just going to have one angled pocket here. And then I'm also going to have like a closure piece to keep this down. And I think to keep the flip from flopping, yeah, I said that out loud. I think I'm going to use Velcro, but I haven't decided yet. And I don't know if that's going to happen today or not. So let's see how much we can get done. I am going to fold this up, get it out of my way, so we can front and center. So, yeah. Okay, so this is not right now's problem. Leave that right there. This is also not right now's problem. So what we're gonna do, I believe, so this is the front. This is what I wanted to use for the front of this component. Just thought this was so pretty. And let's see. Okay. Ow. How do I do that? I just bonked my head. Weird. Okay. Let's just ignore the weirdness in life. Just stretch this out. So, oh, before I do this, I almost forgot to do this. It's going to cause me issue if I don't do it now. Before I start doing that, I'm actually going to back some of these pieces that I'm going to use. So let me see here. I'm using this for sure for a pocket. That's so true. I don't know what I'm going to do for those other two pockets. I don't know, but we have to figure that out so I can back them and they can dry while I do other things. So let's, dang it, keep bonking my head. Okay, so I know this for sure. I'm using that for the back, but let's see. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Something crazy. Okay, not this. This is not what I'm doing with my life. What I'm doing with my life is over here. Okay. So this is going to be a part of that. It's going to be a pocket on the back when you flip it up. That pocket's going to be right there looking at you. So that is where, give me 1 second. Okay. Here we go. So I'm just going to put an X to remind myself not to program that. So inside here, this is backwards. Okay. Inside here, I'm planning to have these papers inside here. Don't know, maybe something like that. So it's going to be, these are the colors we're working with, and I'm going to stack some pockets up. Let's see. That daggone tree just looked good. This actually doesn't look bad. Brings out some more of the blues. I'm not feeling the cream. So let's see. These are just other ones that I have. I think this is gonna go on the cover or on that first panel that I talked about. That's not right now's problem. Okay. Let's see what other horizontal options we have. No? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Do I see anything? And I don't necessarily have to pick this right now if I don't find something I like. Like, is that? I don't know about it. It's kind of dark. I know this. I know it's a moon journal. I know. I don't know. Maybe. Actually. Maybe these two. We'll see. I'll say maybe to those two, and then I might change my mind because that's what I do sometimes. Okay, cool. Second. Okay. So this dude, I'm going to see if I can trim this a little bit. That looks a little less janky, but it still needs to be glued. So if you're new to what I do, I like to use recycled materials for my journals. I also like print and stuff like that, so don't get it twisted. But I do like to use recycled materials. I feel like if you're also inspired to make a journal, hopefully me using recycled material gives you some ideas on what you could do for a journal that you're making for yourself or others, whatever. Okay. That's gonna be complex. That's okay. Life is complex. These, okay, I need to cut this out though. Where in the world? Here they are. So I hope that you are joining me in a crafting adventure and that you are making something of your own. If you are, let me know down in the comment section what you're working on. If you're just watching, cool. Are you interested in journaling, journal making? Are you kind of just feeling it out? I know before I started journal making, I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube. Okay, and I think this was gonna be under. So this is actually gonna be the flip. Well, this is gonna be the pocket. That's gonna be connected to the flip. So this is do that first, didn't I? But I didn't, so there you go. It's under here. Something. Listen, nobody got time to be playing with you. Alright, so that's gonna dry. And this is gonna be our flip. So this is the part that's gonna be laying on the journal shell. And then this will be a pocket on the flip side. On the What's that? So if we were to imagine that this was laying on the thing and then it flips up, this is gonna be laying on the base, and then this is gonna be a pocket on the back side. So cool, that's that. Now I am going to also mount down these pockets because I'm gonna use them. Cool. And this is to like, because it's printed on really thin printer paper. So I like to mount it on brown paper bag to give it some solidity. And for your cards, this offers up a surface on the back of your cards that you can write over. You can write right over brown paper bag. It also gives you options too, because you can paint on it. Like, it's really durable. You can paint on it. I ink and stamp and add decorations. Like, you can really go all in. All right. What else do I need to mount down here? Anything else? Well, we're not really committing to these pockets yet, but I could probably mount them down, even though we're not committing to them fully. Excuse me. Just had a hiccup. I don't know if I even finished what I just said. Even if I'm not committing to it fully, having them there, in case I want to commit to them fully, will be nice. Kind of doing this. I'm going to ink them, so it's okay. Okay. You just don't care. Okay. Put these things off. I'm trying to stay organized, but you know, sometimes crafting gets a little wild. Okay. Let us go ahead. I'm gonna park this over here. All right, let's see what we're about to do. We can put this one here. This one here. Or we can just stack them over here. Yeah. You want to leave some space on the sides and at the bottom, because this is potentially going to be a pocket. If I decide not to use it as a pocket, that's okay. You can obviously just cut those flaps off. Okay, like so. I just use the bottom of my glue stick to get it nice and smooth. Again, leaving space all the way around. Yes, yes. All right. Yes, I think that's it for now. I might come back, you know, I might add something to it, whatever, but that's what I know for now. So we'll park that off to the side, and then we will mount the cover. So the cover, this is the cover. So I think it's going to be something like a D. And then it's going to wrap around. Oh, okay. That's clearing the whole thing. Let me see. I wonder if I can pull it over a little bit. I still want to get that. Okay. So I'm going to add my glue stick. Probably should have a baby wipe handy, because glue stick now gets everywhere, and it's not, it's like gummy. I know it's glue, okay? Don't be talking about it. Don't be messing with me like that. But it's like, you know how some glue is sticky and then some glue is gummy. I feel like it's gummy. So yeah, getting it good. Just really just get it good in there. Okay, then I'm actually gonna wrap it around so that I get a nice decorated edge, designed edge at the top and the bottom. It's that. Okay. These corners are probably gonna have to get got on, which I could have totally done that before applying glue. Now we have a sticky thing there. Okay. You know, I'm upset with myself right now for humming Christmas songs before Thanksgiving. That's rude. Totally rude. All right. So that, again, this is going to be our tuck spot on this side. Where does it bend? Does it bend here? I think that's where it's about to bend. I don't know if that's want to or not. All right, and then what do we want to do? This, I think this is it. Yeah. So hopefully you can see the vision starting to come to life now. So this is gonna be our cover. I always like to like go back and forth to make sure that what I see in my head and what, so this is kind of the spread, and I like that. It looks nice, the purples. It's a little yellow orange heavy, but that's okay. There's some oranges and some oranges and yellows and golds and stuff and some of the others, so it's okay. I think it'll be fine. All right, let's park her back up here. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do actually is the back. So I'm gonna use these papers. This is the thought. So this is gonna go, we're gonna line it right up to the edge, right? That's the crease, right? Yeah. Right up to the edge here. And just, I want it to be right up to the edge. And this is gonna go, and I'm gonna need it to finish off this leg, which is why I have two pieces. So if I try to line it up, let's see, can I do that? Be something like this. Something like, I don't want to rock right now. I don't know why these rando songs are popping into my cabeza like that. Okay. There's something interesting about that. But this is actually going to be on top of this. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. I don't know. All I really need is this much. We'll see. I'm going to glue this down, and then I'm going to scrutinize. That's what's going to happen. Notice I'm not stingy on the glue stick now. Can't be stingy now. Not on the glue stick. We want it to stay. We don't want any issues. Okay. Cool. Did I have that upside down? These are totally upside down. That's funny. Now, to note, this is actually should be upside down. Ooh, that's weird. Now that my brain is, no, it's, yeah, mm-hmm. It's not gonna matter much. Well, you're like, water sign, make up your mind. Good luck with that. Okay, all right. I think I actually want it to be upside down because this is gonna be the flip. Now the front of this, that's, well, okay. I guess I could just cover it up, right? Probably could have just, whatever. This is what we're doing. This is where we are. Okay? You can judge me later. Right now, we making things. We just doing the thing. Yeah, it just covers up, like folding in like this just covers up the brown edge that you would otherwise see at the top and the bottom of the completed project, which I had that for some of my previous projects, and that's I'm trying to fix that, I guess, for this one, if you will. All right, so sticky icky, let me see. I'm gonna grab wet napkin. That's all sticky. It's gooey. All right. Actually, I think my hands are gooey. We'll just flip. Okay. All right, so this is gonna go this way. Now, I'm gonna have a series of pockets stacked up over here, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. So this is what it'll look like now. And then it's gonna flip up. Yeah, and see, this is that. See, I knew what I was doing. Okay. So, we don't need this whole piece. They can be upside down because there's gonna be pockets covering this anyway. So I'm not terribly concerned. I do want, I'm like, should I? Ooh, no, because I'm not, can overlap a little bit. But I'm not going to need this for the whole, I'm not going to need a whole bunch of this. Let's see. I can cut off maybe about here. Where did my doodad go? Here it is. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's just do this. Glue now. Ask questions. All right. We want it to be a little up because. Oh man. Keep making my stuff gooey. Glue it and stick it. Okay. This greatness. Again, we're gonna have this little corner of weird. There we go. I think that's right. Let's see. That's why I like making, because thoughts are always so wonderful in our heads, right? But then with the gift of making, you get to actually test some of your ideas, which I think is helpful. And I think it's also a good exercise, like, to kind of bring it back, in quotation marks, to you know, this channel's focus, which is the spiritual realms, if you will. I think I'm going to let this dry before I fold, because this is going to be a tuck spot. I'm going to fold this over, and see, I started off all straight, and now my thing's all crooked. Yeah, I'm going to fold this over, and that's going to be a tuck spot on this side. This is going to be a series of stacked pockets. Now, I need to know how much to fold that over. And I need to know, because I'm going to use these for my pockets. Let's see. This width. Let's see the width. Okay. We can leave a little. We want to leave a little bit. So I think about right. Where'd that pencil go? Ouch. Sorry. My head keeps. Oh, man. Oh, you got. Oh, I'm sorry. You get to see the top of my head like that. Ain't right. Think about right there, maybe. Yeah, this corner is sus. Let's see what's going on over here. I think that's where we're gonna be about. Okay. You know what? When the glue dries, it'll actually probably be a better. Let me wait a second. Use this smooth rock as a bone folder, because I haven't gotten a bone folder yet. It's on the list, but it's not very high on the list. It's other things that keep taking precedence, like ink and stuff. Okay, so anyway, that'll be that. We'll have our lovely little pockets somewhere. They'll be stacked up. I think I'm gonna do, I mean, I don't know. I haven't committed to this. We already know about my commitment issues. Okay, let's talk about something. I think I'm gonna do one square one. So it'll be a, ooh, wow. That tree snapped. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tree, I see you. So we're gonna have, I think I'm gonna have a square one and then two of these. I've done that before. I think it looks nice. But they're gonna be pockets. So that's looking so nice. You know, something's in your head and you're like, oh, I think that's gonna look good, and then you do it and you're like, okay, I saw that before it happened. Clairvoyance. Okay. Cool. So this is gonna be a tuck spot. This is gonna be a tuck spot. This is going to be, I think I'm gonna do, I think I said this already, pockets like this side, like these wide pockets. But I don't know which ones, because we need to put the inner stuff, the inner papers. Okay, so I think it was gonna have this one here. Oh boy. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm over here sneezing in silence. The suffering is real. Okay. This is what I was irritated about before I was irritated about it. Well, see, I'm gonna have pockets over this anyway, so it's not, I think what I'm going to probably want to do I think I'm gonna like make this level like that, and then I think I'm gonna chop the top off. I think that's how I'm gonna do that. And I think I'm actually gonna rip this tear of this just in case I see this, which I think I will. And I think also that it's going, I think it'll just be this part that you see. Okay, so I'm gonna tear this edge just a little, just to get a tear edge, and then I'll ink the tear edge. I don't want to waste a whole bunch of the paper, so I'm trying to be more meticulous, if you will. Just this is like taking all of my concentration right now. Tearing a piece of paper. Okay, we're almost done with this. Cool. And then this is the ink that I've been using on this project so far. So it's Distress Oxide Faded Jeans by Tim Holtz Ranger Collection. I actually really love this. It looks blue. Like I thought it was gonna be blue, but it is blue, but it's like a purpley blue. Kind of like this. Looks nice. Looks really nice with this project. And I am going to ink around everything at some point. Okay, I just have to do this because it has to be glued down. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to glue this down. Make sure we get all the way to the edges. I'm going to make sure it's no stinginess, no glue stinginess with the glue stick. And like I mentioned, I want to get the bottom like right up to the edge. Takes deep concentration. Did I glue far enough? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Usually glue stick doesn't seep, but it does get wet, so okay. Cool. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so sorry, you got another headshot. My bad. I muffed this up a little bit, but I still didn't get what I wanted to get, so we're going in on it again. Here we go. All right, let's see. Struggle moment. Okay. So, it's going to get cut off anyway. It's okay. I'm actually going to trim this. We'll let it overlap a little bit, maybe like a ½ inch. And then we want it to go deep, maybe about a ½ inch under this tuck spot. So, maybe about here. And I'm going to chop. I'm going to cut it off. And then I can use that strip somewhere else in the journal. It'll look really nice, actually. All right. And when I line it up, I'm going to line it up over here. Ooh, those look really nice together. That looks it. Now this is gonna look like a tuck spot potentially, but it's not. That's okay. And then the pockets will kind of be over it too. So that's me convincing myself that it's gonna look good. Okay. I think that's glued up good. Let's get our page down now. Did I get enough glue on? Listen, look, we're not having any issues. Not with that anyway. Okay. All right, I think that's good, right, y'all? Is that bubble? Is that bubble? Bubble. Do it. Oh, some of the blue is. It's okay. I think I'm gonna have to trim that anyway. Okay. I mean, there's gonna be a crease. This is where our crease is. And then, you know, we use the brown paper bag, and so there's lumps and bumps and stuff like that, which is okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this off. See, I can't play any music because I don't know, it might mess up my, you know, it might get flagged or something, cut the audio out. So now you have to listen to me hum. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna need to trim some of this at the bottom as well. Come on now. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, sure. All right. Where is my, there it is. Okay, try to get a good crease. Yeah, I mean, when you're using a brown paper bag, you know it has the creases from its original use. So when you're repurposing, sometimes you get bins and things in it that you just have to like stay on it, you know what I mean? Okay, so that is going to be glued down at the edges because it's going to be a tuck spot. I think I want to draw though. Well, that looks lovely. And then this folds here. And it folds here. Again, let's see what it looks like in context. Right, so it's gonna go here. Oh no, I thought I messed something up. I didn't. We didn't get to that part yet. Okay, so this is where it's gonna be. And it's gonna open out, tuck spot. And it's gonna, they're gonna be a series of pockets here. This will open out, there'll be pockets, and then this will be a tuck spot. Yay, it looks great. I'm excited, I'm pleased. This will flip up. That is where our pocket and our attachment's gonna go. So I think that's our next step, right? Yeah, and so while I'm doing that, then this can dry because it is moist with all of the glue stick. Honestly, I low-key think we're maybe done with the glue stick. Oh, Oh, it looks so nice. And these two papers look really nice next to each other. Okay, I had to do a double take. I had to circle back on that. All right, now, so basically I would argue that the base of our component is done, right? It's ready. You can see from the top, because we wrapped the paper around, you don't see any of the brown paper bag. It just looks really clean, top and bottom. Lovely. I am a fan. Okay, we'll let that stay over there. Okay, so this is the piece that we are looking at. I'm just gonna cut it away from the bigger sheet. That's something a little bit more bite-sized to work with. Okay. All right, so what are we looking at? We are looking at, this is gonna be our component that attaches our thing to our thing. And then this is our pocket. Make our little tabs here. And cut right across the top, like so. Another tab. Really are the tabs so you can get a full pocket, you know? Okay. This is gonna be where we have our crease, which it actually works really well with the paper, because the paper acts as like a resistance when you're folding your tabs in, so it's like really easy to do. So this is actually going to fold this way. So this is how this is going to be. So this is going to attach, and then it's going to be mounted to the book here. That's how that's going to look, function. All right, now, okay, I'm going to ink. I think I'm going to angle this in just a little bit. Probably should have done it even. It's close enough. It's evenish. That's good. Why am I not using this the whole time when I ink, you ask out loud? I asked for you, I guess. I'm really just doing that to kind of clean some of it up. I don't know. You're weird. Okay. That's that. And I'm also actually going to ink this as well. So, okay. I'm glad I almost, yeah. This pad is relatively new as well, so it's like really juicy. Okay. All right. So wondering order of operations. let me see. So this is gonna go, move that out of my way. All right, so this is be about here, right? I'm kind of wondering if I should mount it to the, I just want to make sure that this synchronizes well. Okay. I don't always put these in here, but oh, whoa, that attacked me. Feel attacked. I absolutely do feel attacked. It popped up and jumped on down my shirt. Ain't right? All right, there we go. All right, keep debating. Like, do I do it like mount it here and then put it down? I just want to make sure that I get it right. Okay, this I am going to attach with my more substantial glue, which in this particular case is a 3-in-1. This bottle's almost out too, so that's why I'm keeping it upside down up here. Don't worry, I have a backup. We're not gonna run out of glue, my friends. All right, so here, then it's up. Here we go. We gluing it. Uh-oh, am I out? Maybe, is that right? I feel like I can test it a little bit before it sets. Set it here. I think so. I think that's about right. There we go. Let's see. Is it to the edge? Yeah. No, I did not put glue at the bottom because it's going to be stopped anyway. Nothing's going to fall out of that. Okay. You know that's right. And okay, so. All right. Excuse me. All right. I think I'm going to ink up around everything because before I glue it down, just because I think it'll be easier to do that now than once it's committed to the page, if you will. Okay. I kind of like the border. You're wondering why I'm not using the, I kind of like this, like the board, it kind of creates a border. I like that. I think it'll also look nice in place too. I know you have more control when you use this dude, but I don't know, I kind of like those funky looking things that Did I not get glue right there? What's happening? You just acting out? I'm actually just gonna put that on my finger because it's about to be a whole situation. I'm not in the mood. I aim low. I aim true and the ground is where I go. At least he's honest. He's like, won't be any overachiever over here, my friends. Okay. Said I was gonna ink the whole thing, didn't I? Cool. Go here. Bottom, top. And I like this border. I don't know. Just like it. I think it looks cool. I feel like it also brings some of that like bluey purpley to the other areas that don't have it. Alright, let me go ahead, put the cap on this before I get this all over my sweater and my feelings will be hurt. Okay, here we go. I aim low. Okay, so here, this is gonna be parked here. And I think, oh, give me 1 second. I think to keep this down, I'm going to use a Velcro. I only grabbed half of the black. I don't know if I want to use black or white. But I think I'm going to use a Velcro to keep it down here. To keep the whole bit down. Here, I am going to make a movable bobbin blip thingy bob. There you go. Technical terms. I'm going to use that, and that is where this piece came from. So in the beginning, I'm going to pick one of these dudes. I'm feeling this daggone mushroom. And I think it looks nice with that. So it's gonna be like a rotating piece that rotates over this element to keep it flat. But it's attached to the pockets that I'm going to put over here. So that's the plan for that, which I can't, shan't execute until I get those pockets together, which is it going to be the next thing. I think I'm going to mount it down. I think I'm going to mount this dude right on down here. And so, yeah, because this paper looks really nice with my background paper. And this, like, it just looks good. And the pink connects to some of the pinks in there. I love it. It looks nice. Okay, cool. So, mounting it down. Committing. That's what we're doing here. Not going to do the whole thing. So it's going to be a tuck spot. So I'm just going to do a part of it. Okay. And I'm just gonna make sure we're to the edge there. Smooth out some of this glue that's chunked up in one spot. Okay. Here we go. That's what commitment looks like. I have to remind myself from time to time. Sorry, you got my head. You got my head. That's the deep concentrate head. That's in the way. Okay. All right. And then I'm just checking to make sure that it looks good and it's within its parameters. And I also want to lift to make sure. I mean, I made this significantly smaller than the. Okay. So that's that. I'll hold the edges down just a little bit longer. Make sure that it stays put. And so, chicken voila. That's what it looks like. Aw, I love it. And then this is a tuck spot. Okay, we'll put something under there. Do I move it up just a touch? Just a touch. Maybe try to. It's stuck. Okay, cool. Wow, cool, Mang. All right, now this. All right, let me see. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. I was, who knew that crafting you work up a sweat? You know what I'm saying? I was hot in my sweater. I had to switch it up. Okay, cool. So, covered. Looking good. For this one, I wanted to add a pocket. I'm going to actually just go ahead and, oops. Just cut this out here. Sorry, the moment. I was doing something. Sorry, I was looking at something. Move that other one off to the side. Okay, so my thought, these are tabs, so they'll fold in. I'll add some trim to this at a later time. Probably put a little cluster something or something to add some softness. But the thought was to add this pocket because these components in my mind are like storage locations for storing things, and so I try to maximize it as much as possible. Okay. Almighty, do a very good job of creasing that. Okay. If you're wondering, this is a journal kit. A lot of the graphics I'm using, well, it's a combination of different digitals. The pockets and like these kind of pre-done components are from Ink and Page. I'm using 2 of her kits for this project. The Moon Fairy kit, which is what this journal is named after, and then I'm also using the Moonlit Garden kit as well, and maybe other kits too, I don't know. From Ink and Page. And then I'm also using digitals from a handful of other folks. Off the top of my head, Digital Curio, Melina, Baraka Ink. They're all Etsy sellers. So if you see something you like, you can seek them out. So that's gonna go here. And again, like I'll put some trim or something there. That'll be a pocket. Okay, so in addition to this, where did that? I'm actually gonna pin it. Keep the thought alive. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And then, like I said, there's gonna be that closure piece. So let me see. I kind of like the colors in this, but it's a little dark. I'm also planning to put a, I have like these 3D butterflies that I'm gonna put on that. You know what, the mushroom is calling my name, so I'm just gonna stick with the initial vibe. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my 2-inch circle punch. Okay, and I am gonna do a little inking. And like that's gonna go here, and it'll be connected to that, to the pocket below this. I think that looks nice. I think the colors and everything look nice. It looks like it goes there. So I'm just gonna pin that in place. Okay, like that. So I don't forget. That I'm going to back and everything. Which, what do I do for that? You wonder out loud? Alright, let's see. So I take more recycled content. This is from Sparkling Water, my favorite flavor. Okay, I'm just going to use my circle punch. That's why I use my circle punch. So I can use it again. I'm gonna bust out. That's sticky. I don't want that. Well, that answers that. Why it's sticky. Okay. Get it. Okay. What's that? Do I do 3? Do I do 2? I think I do 3. This is good for the little ones, so I'm not going to throw this away. But I am going to cut it off because it's in my way. Working up a sweat, guys. All right. Woo! All right, it's intense. Okay, so we're just gonna do like that. No, we're not. We're gonna have the red facing down the whole time. And then this will be added to it. So it'll be nice and firm. Now, you know, thinking. No, I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna, okay. Thought of something that I should have done. Well, not gonna happen right this second, so we can wait. Okay. Try to keep it aligned as much as you can. Go it around. All of that. Then, that's pretty good, right? Then, I ink around. Because it's the oxide, it is more opaque than in ink. And so it's almost kind of like painting that edge. Cleans it up for you. Yeah. Cool. And I like what's happening on the side you see. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Kind of wipe up some of the thickness, spread some of it out that's maybe collected in some places. But that looks nice. So that'll be like right here. It'll be, I have a brad. I'll use a brad to attach it to the pocket below. But in the meantime, just pin it there so you don't forget where it belongs. All right, so this was the front that I was thinking about. And then I'm just gonna glue these ends down here and here to create our tucks. In the future, I will add some trim, lace, something like that. And it'll also ease that transition a little bit, but those papers look really nice together. And I'm wondering, I know these two papers are from the same kit, but this one is not. This is from a different one. But they look really nice together. Okay, cool. What is next? So what is next would be our pockets. So I was kind of scoping these out. Let's see if I can cut them out. Big moves. Cutting them more precisely so that I can like fit them on and see what they look like and judge them deeply, deep judgment. Okay. Might have been, man. Might have been. Might, should have been. Where did I hear that? Some movie I was watching. You know what it probably was. Cowboys and Aliens. Yes, you heard me. I like that movie. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. Alright, so this... Oh, that actually does... Looks good. I wasn't sure because of the green if that was gonna look right. I'm not loving that. I think this is good. I think that's okay. So we do another dark one. Have that up here. I think I can only get 2 of those. Or do I just do 1? Well, then you got that big crack down the middle, don't you? I mean, I guess it's okay. That is really aggressive. I think the glue is also mixing with it. Okay, what do I want to do? Maybe we make that up here. Wondering. Maybe we do. Oh, you know what? We don't have any fairies in here. Wondering if we do a horizontal one. Maybe we make it like a belly band. So it's open on both sides. So you can slide something in that goes the whole way. I was planning on putting a card in the top of this anyway. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. Which fairy? I'm looking at this fairy because I think the colors, but this fairy, the colors for her background also look nice. Let's see. Let's look at our fairies. Let's decide. Okay. So we have, I think this is too green. Dark background on that one and that one. I like her like blues and purples. I think the colors in her dress are fitting, and this background looks really similar to this one. Let's look at our masculine. You know what? This kind of looks like the background. You know what? This is the Air Above kit by Ink and Page. That's why they have like feathers and stuff. This is not from the kit that the kit I'm working with just doesn't have masculine fairies, so I wanted some. And the Fairy King kit by Ink and Page is a different color palette. Otherwise, that probably would have worked really nice with this one. You know, or would it look better like this? Or do I just table it, all of it, find something or make something more fitting, put something together that looks better? You know what? I think what I'm waffling with is, excuse me, whether or not the combination of the horizontal and the vertical look right. And I'm gonna give it a fair shake. It would probably be her because of her colors. I like the color palette. And this one, I think it fits better. You know what? I actually kind of like that. Don't know if maybe the moth is too much. Maybe it needs to be like this one. Yeah. I think maybe the moth is too much. We'll put the moth somewhere else. Okay. So this is, I think it's gonna be maybe this one. Let's see. So, or do I make one out of this one? And then I can add a topper. Or you know what? Ooh, yo. You know what we could do? If we use this, then we can add another pocket on with one of these. I like that idea. Maybe this one, because I think it just vibes. I'm just feeling it. Just feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so. All right, we're gonna make this into a pocket. Let's see. I think I just need to trim this raggedy edge right there. Use this, we trim. Yeah. We just need to trim this a little bit. And yep, that's the right width. And then wondering if we even, no, it shouldn't overlap. There should be a little gap. All right. Do we keep that? Chop this off. What are we doing? Let me see if I can get a straight one. Wait, what did I just say? No. I don't know. What? I was gonna cut here. Let me see. Something like that. Okay. Something like this, maybe? Okay. Oh, my head bumped in it, didn't it? Okay. I like that, and it's different than things that I've done before. So I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna back this. So this is what we got to do. I'm gonna back this up. Back it up. I'm making up stuff. Don't pay me any attention. Okay. I'm gonna back this. Round, bye-bye. Sorry. Oh, another headshot. Sorry. Okay. This is my glue. Again, leaving space around the sides and the bottom. So we can have our tabs. And then for this one, again, I'm going to make it a sliding you're going to be able to slide things all the way through the other side. So I'm just going to have tabs at the top and the bottom. Now, a wise person would let that dry. Am I playing wise today? Maybe. A little bit. I'll probably too impatient to let it dry completely, but we'll let that dry. See what I started doing that in the beginning, but then I kept changing my mind, which I knew was gonna happen. Okay. All right, let's take a look again. So we have these components drying. These are tuck spots, so we don't need to do anything to them. We have one more storage component to add, and that is the pockets that will be here. So I wanted to do one square and then these. I think I was going to save this one to go on the project we were just looking at, so I actually might cut that out. But then, okay, so we're gonna have our tree. Should I do it in the middle? Maybe. And then we'll have the two little ones on the top and the bottom. Which little ones? Since we X'd the butterfly for the inside one, do we put it here? Maybe. And then, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out because I'll cut this particular one out because I'm going to back it because I'm going to need the space to put the tabs because it's going to be a pocket. So, if I was just using these as cards, I would just mount this whole sheet on the paper bag. It saves time and energy, of course. Cut it out one time. But since these are going to be pockets, they're gonna need space around them. Okay, so maybe that. This is pretty. I think the tree is more fitting though. Okay, we'll do the tree. Do the tree. And I did contemplate because I knew that this was going to get covered up with pockets, I did contemplate just leaving the brown paper bag there. But I didn't want to do that for this project. I've done that before though. Okay, I need one more of these, I think. And of course I'm going to ink the edges, so that might help ground that a little bit. It's flying or floating a little bit. So this one will be where it is. Which one? Man. Florals? Or this? This looks a little, maybe it's too similar to that. I'm kind of feeling the flowers. I think that's what we're going to do. I just think of the weirdest things. For the last couple of days, I've been thinking of, and this is like totally a crafting nerd moment, particularly like journal making or junk journaling nerd moment was, you know the song by Mariah Carey, like My All. Wait, maybe that's not the name of the song. But where she's like, I give my all to have. So me and my, like my all, like the all you use to, let me get my all. You know, like the awl that you use to like puncture holes into your, I give my all. Okay, never mind, I'm done. She's done. No worries. Okay. No need wasting your time booing me off the stage. Okay, so I don't forget this because I need to attach this to this. I think. Yeah. Yeah. I need to attach that to that. So it's annoying because I want to center this, but I'm trying to wiggle my way out of this. How do I get out of this? Oh, interesting thought. So, a thought. Okay, my thought is, so when I mount this, right, on the brown paper bag, I'm going to make tabs. My thought is that I could just use part of the tab as the point where this attaches to. I don't know if that made any sense, but it can like extend. I think it's in my head, so I'm gonna go for it. See what comes of it. If I don't like that, what is the alternative? I think the alternative is attaching it. Is this gonna mess up? Because if that, I'm gonna have my tree. Well, this is gonna get centered either way. Let's kind of look at this. So this will be rotated out of the way. Anyway, so theoretically, it shouldn't be blocking the tree. Right? Theoretically, that's what will happen. We will see. We're just doing it. We're doing things today. Ooh, gotta roll up. I gotta roll up out of here, pick up my little human. Okay, shortly. I really want to finish this. Ah! Scrimps and scraps. Let me grab my little scrap bag. Got just stuff. It's all in the way. It's all up in the way. All right. So I'm just gonna do them in order too, so I don't forget what my thought was thinking. Like this, like, ooh, smooth it up. Actually, I'm gonna switch these, not in order. Okay, I am going to do something. Gluing these down. Oh, limping to the finish line today. Okay. Let me know in the comment section if you start a project, if it's really difficult for you, especially if you know you can finish it. And you're like, oh, just like two. Yeah. What are they? Well, my phone's acting like I'm not live right now. Like, no, I can't take that phone call. I mean, I guess, you know, emergency or something. want to know, but okay. All right, so we are gonna give those a little bit of time. Now these dudes are dry, so we can bust them right out of there. Sorry, I think my head busted up into the camera again. My bad. I just concentrate. Just be so focused. Alright, I'm just gonna park this off to the side. Let those dry. If I don't finish this before I have to go, then the next time I get on camera, I'll just show you what where we're at, you know, kind of like I did today. At some point, I would like to do something special for the folks who are a part of my community. Let me know what you might be interested in, like personal reading or some sort of made item or digital files. That would be related to like your journaling experiences. Journaling experience. I don't even know if that made any sense. Okay. Yeah, let me know in the comments like what you'd be interested in if I were to do like a giveaway or something. Let's get our journal back again. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, inside. That's okay. We got it. We figured it out. It came back around. Okay. So this is gonna go in here. And then this is here. Yeah. I think it looks nice. It's ink. Okay. You know what? I like that. I think that looks nice. The background has it's very light, bright. And then these bring kind of the moon back to it. You know what I mean? The weight, the heaviness, the depth of the moon. And then this one, well, I guess I should have just, let's see. I was going to add this dragonfly as a pocket in the front of that, but I can do that later. It doesn't have to be done. I don't have to decide that now. Okay. You know what I do? I'm gonna add a dip. Dip it low, bring it up slow. Okay. now? Okay. The reason why I'm doing that is because I think I'm going to put a card in here that's about the same width and height. And so I'm going to want a little tab. That there. All right. What I'm going to do as well is mark the center because it's hard to tell with the bend, the extra. I think I'm going to mark something. Maybe not because I can't find my pencil. All right. Let's see. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So that's, where in the world? Okay, 1, 2, here. Where are you? Yeah, I think this is just smearing all over the place. So, all right. Let's see. Where we at? What we doing? What we at? What we doing though? You can do it. Listen. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna go off on a tangent. I was about to say, first of all, I do not appreciate the songs in my youth to now be considered throwbacks. I'm just saying. That aside, I was driving and there was this radio station that was like throwbacks, and tell me why I was like jamming for the entire time that station came in through clearly for me, because I drove through and past the place that it originated from. But I was just like, I was just bouncing. I'm like, people who are passing me think I am bonkers. They have to. Like, there's no way they believe I'm sane after watching me bounce around in my car like I'm crazy. Let me know if you dance in your car. I think you should. I think everybody, I think it provides copious amounts of joy to dance like nobody's watching while you are driving in your car. Okay, I just ran out of this glue, but I do have a backup, so I'm going to just grab it. I'm actually glad because I almost didn't get this glue today. I went specifically made my alarm is screaming. I need to go pick up my baby. Try to clear this hole. Yeah, I almost didn't get it. But then I was like, no, because when I get, you know, when you get into the mode, you get into the groove of whatever you're doing, whether it's crafting or something else, and having to like stop or you run out of something, like, that's no good. Glue. I don't know if it's drying out. Okay. All right. You got it. All right. Just give it a minute. Let it do its thug dizzle. Okay. Here's my little napkin. Catching some ooze. Okay. Cool. Let's cut that off. And this is really good glue. Tack. I think I use 3-in-1. I don't really know if there's a difference. They do the same thing and they smell the same, look the same. So I don't really know what the difference is, but oh man, my head again. Sorry. I know you're tired of seeing my bowl blocking your view. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna keep this down. Oh, I think this looks so lovely. Pleased with how she's coming along. Making me sing. Okay, cool. All right, I think that's good. What time is it? Oh, dang. What I can do? Why am I talking like I don't know what's coming out of my face? So I think it doesn't have to be this one, but put this pocket's actually deeper than a normal one. You know, I probably could have, but whatever, it's okay. So this is gonna be, you know, there's gonna be something slid up in here that's gonna go through, like so. It'll be able to go like that. Aw, that'll be nice. Okay. I put this upside down. Don't do that. Don't do what she just did. I'm glad I looked at it closer, because otherwise I would have totally been upside down. I don't know why I'm all crooked, but I am. Oh, okay, that was this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. All right. Okay, that's the bottom. Now, why? Okay. Does that edge look crooked to you? I don't know, it looks crooked. Okay, so let's see. This is gonna go in the middle somewhere. But my thinking was that some of this I could use as the tab, and then some of it I would separate to be, you know what I mean? To be the holder of the thing. Now let me see. It only needs to be like a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be hanging out. We don't really want that. So my thought is that, like, listen, where are you going to be really? Oh, baby. Come on now. Stop acting like you don't want to do what I want you to. I should probably mark something off with numbers, right? Maybe somewhere like up in here is the middle. Sorry. I had bumped it again. Okay. Let me mark this. Why didn't I mark this? I have no idea if this is going to turn out the way I want it to. Totally experimental. Go all the way through. That go all the way through. Okay. And I made that long and on purpose so I can double it back and get a little bit more stability. So I can like make that stronger. So it's not just like a flimsy, you know what I mean. Stack it up. She doesn't know what she's doing. That's okay, she's figuring it out. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Oop. Boop, boop. All right, so that's gonna poke out. These are gonna fold in like that. That is what my brain was conjuring up. We shall see. I gotta roll up out of here. My daughter's gonna be really unhappy with me. She be having opinions and stuff. Like, okay, baby. I mean, I do like the idea that just happened there. I'll just paint that blue, make it a little less. Oops, didn't mean to do all of that. Hold that. Oh, can I erase some of that? Maybe not. It's okay. It's a similar color to the background anyway. So, there we go. That just might do what I needed to. We will see. Okay. Trying to hurry up and do this because I would like to finish this with you guys before I pop off, but I might not get there. Because I'm like, oh, it's just one more thing. Oh, I can do this quick. It's like, no, you can't. You can't. You cannot. No. Sorry. Okay. Got aggressive with that. There's a struggle moment happening right now. It's okay. That's what I get for not using my little doodad. I think it looks nice on this one though. Being a little wild. Okay, so those are gonna go there. Are you picking up what I'm putting down though? Like, is it all coming together for you too? So this is for me. It's coming together. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna I'm gonna do this the right way so we don't have a struggle moment. So my trick is to glue the sides to the bottom with the bottom on the outside of the pocket. Otherwise your papers and stuff that you slide into the pocket will get caught on this. if it is on the inside of the flap, the leg, the side bar thing, the side flaps. There we go. That's probably more of a technical moment. Okay. Oh, got aggressive. It's because I'm trying to like be quick. Don't want to make a mistake though. Don't want to make a boo-boo. Alright, there we go. Maybe something like that. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's pretty. I'm a fan. I did not bust the loops in there. It's getting dark so early. You know what? Never mind. I'm laughing because I was supposed to start dinner already and I didn't, and we're about to go to plan B. Oh, okay, cool. We're about to go to plan B. We can go to plan B. You're asking what is plan B in this particular scenario? Probably like pizza or something. That's what it's about to be. Okay. All right, I'm gonna glue this top pocket. And move that over just a touch because I want you to see, I would like you to see this project done. Silly me, I was like, I could totally do this in an hour. Yeah, right. Never, oh, sorry, bumped the camera again. Never overestimate the crafting. It takes longer than you think, which I should know this because I work on projects like my day job too. So, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to cut the video here because I have to run up out of here. The next time I'm working live on this, next time I'm working with you on this project, I will show you what happened. So I'm gonna attach our round dude wherever. Okay, our mushroom. I'm gonna attach our mushroom to that little flap thing that I created. It's still drying. The ink is still drying on it. I will attach that with the brad. I will glue the edges of our tuck spots down. And I think that's really all I have to do because this part's done. It's a pocket and a tuck spot here. I will glue this pocket down as well. I don't know if I'll get to the point of adding trim yet. I usually do that at the end. But that's it. So you pretty much saw me do the whole thing. I hope you enjoyed me. If you were able to catch me live, thank you so much for joining me live. Let me know down in the comment section below if you're working on a project of your own. Let me know what you're working on. Any type of crafting project, doesn't have to be a journaling, like a journal making project. Click like, subscribe, join me in the future. I appreciate your time, your beautiful energy, and I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video. Be well, blessed to be.